Den här tuppen ska vara kvar.
Ja, men jag tror det. Kommer det få antingen den i sandlådan eller den i havet. Eller titta på dem nu då bredvid varandra.
Båda ska bort.
Vi ska ha 4 stora kvar.
Fötterna och kammarna ser fina ut. Men det här är väl ungt upp alltså från mig.
Ja, jag tror, alltså en utav dem är äldre, men jag kan inte komma på vilken.
Ja.
Den där lilla tycker jag ändå är söt. Men den där med rödare kam. Jag skulle vilja haft kvar Koko, men jag vet inte riktigt vem Koko är. We have so many chickens in the coop, so we need to butcher.
It's about
Some.
time we start butchering them.
It's a bit cold, but see how it goes.
The problem here is that these old heritage breeds, they grow so slow, and we don't want to butcher them when they are too small. But it has been too long now with too many individuals in this coop, and also a flock of bird is healthy to a
Certain amount.
yeah. Even though it's really satisfactory to grow your own meat and eat these really nutrient dense and healthy foods that we have grown ourselves, we still have a hard time with the butchering process. I think the hardest part is to choose who has to go,
Yeah.
who can stay. Since we like them all so very much.
We only have 2 left from the original flock that we bought. That's the head rooster and one of the hens. But now
The other ones, I don't know. We haven't butchered the other ones. They have just disappeared.
so some of them one of them got sick, and one of them disappeared, and one of the roosters, he pecked on the small tiny chickens.
Yeah, so
Yeah. And we didn't had so many in the beginning either, so
in that case it was
that was hard.
that was an easy choice.
Yeah.
Hur många har vi kvar nu?
34.
Jag har fortfarande lite för många. We still got a little bit too many birds in this flock here now, but
About 34.
yeah, and I guess a healthy amount is 25, 30.
Yeah, 25 to 30 is this built for, I think. But they are also small.
But also not just the house itself, like the flock dynamics is better when it's not so much. In nature, when the flock gets too big, they split and separate into 2 flocks. But here they can't do that. So we need to see that they have a good time and have a great place to live and doesn't.
And there are some individuals that I'm not sure if it's a rooster or a hen, so we have to wait a bit and see what they turn out to be.
Yeah, now it's time for breakfast.
late one.
Yeah, late one. We
Brunch.
needed to separate the chickens and the roosters from the other ones before we fed them, because it's easier to butcher them if the first
Kräva.
the first stomach is not filled with
Food. Vilken liten.
Ja.
Vad turligt ut. Nej, vi måste bygga en.
Till hönsgård.
Ja.
Jag tänker att jag ska bygga ett nytt hönshus. Som är main hönshus.
Som är?
Som är huvudhönshus, och så blir det där en extra hönsgård.
Tror du?
Känns som att jag vill göra nytt på något vis. Vissa grejer. Som det där med rederna. Att de inte ligger och sover där. Man bygger rederna mycket. Jag tittar lite kring där om man skulle kunna sänka på rederna. Ja, det är något sånt. Här är en grej som man kan göra också. Om du har kört ner sådär så att det är borta där, så kan man för så här bara köra bort hela jävla svansen. Lite bekymra sig om den där. Vad heter det? Körtlarna. Det är nog så. Precis så.
Långkokt.
Kolla om det finns i Oddbits. Recept. Det finns ju nog på internet. Jag gjorde ju nog lite sån här, jag vet inte om jag sparar, det finns i frysen någonstans. Sån här.
Jag är trött. Mm.
It is time to make the most important part in a good chicken soup, and that is the broth. So here I have the feet of the chickens, the necks, and some skin from the necks. This is all going to go into a pot of water. Here I got some bones from the last rooster soup. So all the whole chicken carcass is here. Now what's left, one of the main ingredients, is the heads, but I haven't rinsed them from the feathers yet, so I need to do that. Another thing they say you should do is just put a little bit of vinegar. Here I have apple cider vinegar, unfiltered and organic. This is supposed to help to draw out the minerals from the bones. So I'm finally done with the dehairing or defeathering of the chicken heads. So now it's boiling along here. I'm just gonna put some carrots and onions and garlic. It's not necessary for a good broth, but it adds some flavor. Now this can boil here for 6 to 16 or 18 hours. Longer than 18 hours is not really necessary, but somewhere there in between is good. And here we got some of the last chicken soup that we made. We have been eating this for a week now or so. It's so good. I've been looking forward to dinner every night, even though we eat the same thing. It's nice to not have to make dinner every day. Just warm up the nice dinner that you made a couple of days ago. I will put some links in the description to some podcasts and articles about bone broth and the health benefits about a really good, nourishing bone broth. So it's the next day, and this pot has been simmering since early this morning. Tuva went away for some meeting for the new job. It's just gonna be a couple of days, I guess, this December month, because the skiing season doesn't get started until Christmas or after Christmas. So there is not many tourists here now. it has reduced a little bit. I guess I will continue simmering this for the whole day. It's 12 o'clock now, and some of you have asked about the sun. And today we got a fairly sunny day, but the sun doesn't reach our place at all. It touches some trees out where the sheep are, and at the chicken coop there is some sun as well. Now the sun went behind some clouds, but usually there's some sun just between the trees and cast some sunbeams on chickens here. So usually it starts to lighten around 8 o'clock, 8 or 9. It starts to get lighter outside, and then after 2 it starts to get darker again. So we got some hours with light, but we usually don't feel the sunbeams if we don't go to the specific place where the sun comes through the trees, because it doesn't get much higher than the land. It will soon be midwinter, and after that it will start to get lighter again.
Bägge två.
It has been a busy couple of weeks now.
Mm-hmm. Every day there's something we have planned to do.
But now we have got everything butchered that was going to be butchered this fall. And
it feels good to be done with that, at least.
What you just saw was the yearly Christmas market at Jämtli.
A historic museum in Östersund. So they have a big space outside where they have old buildings and
have tried to preserve the
different times.
times and old ways.
So it's a very cozy environment to be in. But it's very popular, so there's a lot of people attending the market.
Yeah, and it's also very interesting. This year, it has been a while since we were there last time, but this year we saw a lot of really good handicrafts. Not just machine-made things.
But I think they usually have very good stuff
it's
at
a good
that market.
It's a good market, but oftentimes, at least in Sweden, the markets tend to have a lot of cheap crap.
Ordinary markets, but
this is a really good one.
Yeah.
So if you're in Östersund around this beginning of December,
yeah, I think it's always the second weekend in December. They have the market.
So if you're in Östersund or here, we strongly recommend to visit the market.
And they also have a lot of nice exhibitions inside. So now there were temporary exhibition about Oknytt, and that's like the mystical things that we have here in Sweden, like the giants and trolls and vättar.
Don't know the correct. There is no correct English terms for these creatures or characters.
Not
gnomes. Not really, but all these
house elves.
mythological creatures of Scandinavia. It was really interesting.
Yeah.
We didn't film anything, but they also have a standing, or how to say, a permanent exhibition with
different time ages.
Yeah, more from the Viking Age and
Sami.
The indigenous cultures of Sweden, and really interesting with things from the past.
It's really nicely done, so it's nice to visit there sometimes.
In the last episode, I promised some timbering in this one, but that didn't happen. I apologize for that, and hopefully we will see it in the next one. I promised, so I would push myself to take some time for the timbering, but it hasn't been possible.
We will see now if it's gonna be in the next one, because now we have a busy couple of days, and then we're going to Finland to visit Mattias' family.
Oh, of course.
For a couple of days, and then it's Christmas, and then it's a new year, so I guess.
Well, I have to spend time on
of course. But I don't think it's possible until January, maybe.
Yeah, well.
Ska vi säga att vi ska till stan idag på sånt?
Ja, det kan jag säga.
Pregnancy update, everything is fine. The belly is growing. And yesterday we went to a check-up and parenting group thing. So everything was normal, and tomorrow and today and today we are going to where we're gonna give birth, and they have some kind of information meeting of some kind. So we're gonna go there and listen what they have to say.
So we're going to Östersund yet again.
Mm-hmm.
It's been too many times now. I'm getting tired of.
Yeah, we have had a period where we haven't gone to Östersund for a very long time, and now it's been 2 times a week almost.
It's always nice when you can stay at home.
Då är det Patreon och hönsbuljong.
So the bone broth is almost ready, or it's cooked ready, but we need to just divide it into some pots.
We have reduced it, so it isn't maybe a liter of fluid or something left.
So it's really potent.
Yeah, concentrated and good.
But as I said earlier, I will put some link in the description about to a podcast and also to some articles about bone broth and the benefits of bone broth. Tova already mentioned that we're going to Finland. My grandmother is turning 80, so we want to go and join the party.
And it's also right before Christmas, so I guess it's gonna be a little Christmas celebration also.
It's always hard to leave this place in the winter, but because of the cold and the snow, and it's more work to tend to the animals in every day. But it's really nice to have your parents so close by, so they can help us out, so we can leave for a couple of days once every year or something like that.
Yeah, it's really nice. We are very grateful for it.
It's good to have a family close by. Good village and good family.
We want to thank some new patrons: Evi, Joanna, Julie, Elias,
Leo, Roger and Heather.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We also want to thank you for all the well wishes we have gotten for the pregnancy. We are very happy to read them all.
Means a lot to us.
A lot of support and
encouragement.
So thank you so much for that.
Thanks.
So now I guess we're gonna drink our tea and then leave for the city again. A lot of traveling nowadays.
I want to be at home and start with the timbering.
And I want to do some handicrafts. I have a lot of ideas now that I want to do, but don't know when to start it.
So if you want to support us, you can read more about it if you click here. And you can click here to subscribe to this channel. And YouTube think you should watch this after you have watched this episode.
So I guess this is it for this vlog.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.